Welcome to the lesson on the impacts of the nervous system. In this lesson, we'll be discussing drugs and their effects on neurotransmitter activity. And we'll also take a look at, briefly, 6 nervous system disorders. Let's go ahead and get started. All psychotropic drugs affect neurotransmitter activity. All right, some examples and the presumed effect. Let's start with nerve gas. Nerve gas is an acetylcholine blocker, and this can cause paralysis and death. Amphetamines are excitatory neurotransmitter mimics, and they can cause sleeplessness, irritability, and hypersensitivity. Anytime you see NT in this presentation, that stands for neurotransmitter. Barbiturates are also excitatory neurotransmitter blockers. So while amphetamines are neurotransmitter mimics, barbiturates are neurotransmitter blockers. They cause sleeplessness and loss of reflex. Caffeine speeds up excitatory neurotransmitter diffusion, and this of course causes alertness, sleeplessness, and vasoconstriction, which we learned in our last unit is the blood vessels and other vessels constricting. LSD is a serotonin blocker. Serotonin, you remember, is a neurotransmitter, and it blocks serotonin, and this causes hallucinations. Marijuana is an inhibitory neurotransmitter blocker, and it depresses reflexes and cognitive processes. Alcohol blocks excitatory and enhances inhibitory neurotransmitters, and therefore is a depressant. Cocaine is a dopamine activator and is highly psychologically addictive. And we'll finish up with nicotine. Nicotine is also a dopamine activator. It's a mutinogen, and its effects are not well understood. Now let's take a look at some nervous system disorders. We'll start off with muscular dystrophy. Muscular dystrophy is genetic, and as a neuromuscular junctions break down, muscles atrophy, and that means that they stiffen up and aren't usable. Carpal tunnel syndrome is when the nerves in the wrist are compressed from repetitive motion and causes pain, numbness, and loss of function. Shingles is a rash from the chickenpox virus, which is reactivating in the nerve endings. This is extremely painful. Elderly people tend to get this, though it's not uncommon to be seen in younger people as well. Multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease, and what it does is it breaks down the myelin and causes nerve impulses to slow down and short circuit. You'll remember that the myelin is the insulative material in the nerve. So by breaking that down, you're not able to jump the nodes of Ranvier as easily, and it causes nerve impulses to slow down and short circuit. Paraplegic and quadriplegic is damage to the spinal cord. If it's in the thoracic area, that'd be your upper spine, this could lead to quadriplegic, where you lose ability to control all 4 limbs. If it's in the cervical spine, then you may end up losing just control of your legs, and that would be paraplegic. Lastly, sciatica, which many of you may have heard about, and this is a compression of the sciatic nerves, which causes lower back and leg pain. It's very chronic and can be at times a very painful disorder. All right, that'll do it for covering some impacts on the nervous system. Let's take a look at another video which will go into some other nervous system disorders that we may not have discussed here.